Whether you're a push or spin putter, a straddle or stagger putter, the best disc golfers in the world know how to do it all. Although they might have one specialty, it's important to practice everything because you never know what kind of circumstance you're going to face out at the course. Hey everybody, what is up? It's Antonio. Welcome to another episode here on Gladiator Disc Golf. I am so excited for today's video because we are talking about putting, and not just putting in this general idea, but specifically 3 drills that you can do to improve your putting today. Things that you can take with you, work on push putting and spin putting, straddle and stagger, and all the other nuances that come with it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get into the 3 putting drills. We have the putting ladder, make it, take it, and around the world. All right, so with the putting ladder, I like to use my ChampCap or my ChampCap Solo. If you don't have one of those, you can use the link in the description to get one, and you get a discount and you support me with a little kickback. But if you're not ready to get one of those, you don't necessarily need them for this drill. But the putting ladder is where you first want to warm up on just a bare basket, get comfortable, get in rhythm with your putt. Then, if you have the ChampCap Solo, work with the Solo first. And if you don't have anything, that's okay. What you're going to do is the same here. You're going to start from 8 or 10 feet out. We want to start close to the basket. Putting is routine and confidence and commitment. And so we want to start close to build those 3 things into our putt. And you're going to putt from 8 to 10 feet out, and you're going to putt 20 to 30 times. So then move 3 to 5 feet every time out closer to circle 1. So if you start at 10, go to 13 or 15, and then 18 or 20, depending on how much distance and how you're doing. Are you making a lot of putts? Are you missing a lot of putts? The reason you want to putt 20 to 30 times is because you're giving yourself ample practice at that distance. If you just do one set of 5 putts, you might make 4 of them, which is great. But the thing is, if you do it again, you might only make 1 or 2, but you wouldn't know that if you already moved to the next distance. 20 to 30 putts really helps you dial in the mechanics of that distance and helps you build that confidence and accuracy. So do 20 to 30 putts at every distance, move 3 to 5 feet back until you're at the edge of C1. Once you're at the edge of C1, obviously do your 20 to 30 and then work your way back in. So think of it as climbing the ladder and then climbing back down. So you're climbing up and climbing back down. The make it, take it drill is honestly one of my go-tos and is one of the most fun for me. So after I've warmed up, I've done a couple different putting games and putting sessions. I do make it, take it, which is basically I have a stack of putters in my arm, or I put them on the ground. And what I do is all at different distances. I start with the first one and I putt. I make that putt, I move back a couple feet. If I'm holding the disc, I'll take 1 big step or 2 steps back and do the next putt. And then I'll keep going. If I miss a putt, I stay where I am and I putt until I make it. Hence the name, make it, take it. So you have to make the putt in order to move the distance back. One of the good things about this drill is that every putt more or less is new. So it's every new distance. So you're really putting to test all the things that you've been working on. So this is not a drill that you want to do at the beginning of your session. This is a great finishing drill. You've been putting for 20, 30, 40 minutes, however long your putting sessions are, and what your endurance is. This is a good final test to wrap things up. And you want to go just 2 to 3 feet back on every single one. You'll have to probably pick up discs along the way in order to restock. But definitely, I love this one. Make it, take it. Start at 8 or 10 feet again and work your way to circle 1. The additional challenge with this is really cool is once you hit the edge of C1, if you make that putt, go into circle 2 and keep going into circle 2 until you miss it. You're going to start missing a little bit more just because it is further, but that is a really good way to build that confidence for deeper putts. Additionally, another way you can up the challenge is to use a ChampCap Solo or just the original ChampCap with the different ring sizes. This will really help you dial in that accuracy and improve your confidence on the putting green, especially as you're taking a step back every time you miss it. And the final drill is a round the world putting drill. You're going to need the OG ChampCap for this. You can use a bare basket. The ChampCap Solo won't really work for this, but I would recommend an OG Camp. I can talk. I promise I can do this. An OG ChampCap on the basket because of the 4 different ring sizes. And for this, you're going to want to set up 3 to 5 putters 15 to 20 feet away from the basket in front of each ring. So you're going to need anywhere from, with 3 to 5, you're going to need 12 to 20 putters that you can set up 15 feet away in forward spots. And you're going to start with the biggest ring. And so you'll go to the 12-inch diameter ring and you'll attempt your 5 putts. Then you go to the 11-inch, attempt the 5, 10-inch, attempt the 5, and then the smallest one, the 9-inch ring, attempt the 5 putts. And you'll have 20 putts and from different locations. So you can also spice this up by doing 1 putt at a time and going between all 4 stations. So you go around 5 times instead of just once. But the challenge here is to see if you can do this without missing. There's a reason why we're not going 30, 35, 40 feet back. You want to start closer. You can start at 10 feet if you're really trying to build your confidence and accuracy here. But I think 15 to 20 feet, that's that spot that there's a lot of nerves on the putting green come tournament time. And if you can start to dial in that confidence, that will be great here. Putting should never be this boring practice session. We want putting to be engaging and fun, honestly. And so with drills like these, you can kind of gamify it while getting a lot of really good practice in. So go ahead and give 1 or 2 or all 3 of these drills a try next time you're working on your putting, and let me know which one is your favorite. And if you've done something like this, I want to hear in the comments below, what is your go-to putting drill that kind of makes it more fun than just standing in front of your basket and putting? Obviously, nothing wrong with that, but I'd love to hear some of the fun things that you like to do for your practice sessions. That's all I have for you today, everybody. Until next time, have a great round.